What if the pursuit of happiness has been a massive misunderstanding? We're often told that buying more will bring us joy, but what if true fulfillment lies beyond the things we own? We need to change this, revealing a path to a more meaningful life, free from the endless cycle of consumerism. We've all heard of the phrase keeping up with the Joneses. We always want the new car, the new house. You're trying to keep up with the latest fashion trends that change every 4 to 5 months. If you buy this, you'll be happy. Let's figure out how we can change our mindset. Can we liberate ourselves from these consumerist actions, from these advertisements, and spend our money on what matters most? Memories, experiences. I'm 30 now, and in my 20s, I had a consumerist addiction in a sense that I wanted all the clothes, I wanted the best trainers, and now I've stayed away from that. And thinking back, I've been to many countries in the past, but I could have been to a lot more. And now I regret not going to some countries, while I don't ever regret not buying them trainers, because at the end of the day, they go into the bin anyway. And the issue is, you will never regret not having those things, them consumerist things, while advertising sells you a lie. And we need to try and get out of this consumerist mindset, because it'll never make us happy, because we're always striving for something else, and we think that happiness is in the item, happiness is in that new car smell, that happiness is in a new coat or a new pair of trainers, when really happiness comes from experiences and memories that you make that will last a lifetime. When I got my car, I was like, oh yeah, this is brilliant, like it's for the baby, blah blah blah. And 3 years later, I'm still paying the car off, and I'm not in good equity with the car, so I've got to keep the car. And that amazing feeling to get a good car for the first time, because I've always drove like bangers, and this is the first car that I was like, oh yeah, I really love this car. And now I'm really feeling the strain and the stress of the car, because financially I have to pay it each month. And it's like, well, I could have used that money for a holiday. And I've fell into this trap, and that's why I'm telling you guys that it's not all about consumerism and items that will bring you happiness. No, it's about family, it's about friends, experiences, going on holiday, going to do something you've never done before. That is what is purposeful and meaningful in life, not items and not consumerist things. And we need to shift our mindset in this regard, because experiences equals growth. 10 years ago, can you think of the coat that you bought? Do you still have that coat, or has it gone? Now, let's change it, and let's say, do you remember the holiday that you went on 10 years ago? That is the thing that sparks joy, not buying a coat that you probably don't have anymore. And when we're on our deathbed, we're not going to regret not buying a pair of shoes. We're going to regret not having the experiences that we wanted. So how can we stop the consumerism? Can you go a month without buying a new item? Can you put that budget money into experiences instead? And always be mindful when you're flicking through Amazon, will that item bring joy? Is it essential? Can you go without that item? If you can go without that item, put that money that you were gonna spend, put it into an experience instead with friends or family. And these experiences and memories make you grow as a person, learning new skills, learning a new culture if you're going away. And these memories will make you grow as a person. You'll become a better person because of these memories and these experiences. How do we go from a consumerist mindset into a more experienced memories mindset? Now what I'd do, I'd get a little notepad or a book, write things down, jot down your experience bucket list. If we can measure our wealth, our own wealth in memories and experiences, we'll be a lot happier. Because if we try and keep up with the Joneses and we want a new car all the time, you're refinancing to get something else, you're getting into more debt to try and stay on with the latest trends, you're going to feel unhappy, because there's always something new out there that's going to replace that item that you've just bought. And not only that, other people around you, you will inspire other people around you when you're on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook and they're scrolling through and they're saying, oh wow, X and X has been doing this and they're doing everything each weekend. I want to be doing that. How can you afford it? And then you say to them, well, I've stopped buying consumerist things, I've stopped getting onto finance, and I'm using my money for better things. Your wealth is in memories and experiences, so use that and inspire people around you to do the same.